Shalom. Shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. All right, double honors unto my elders and apostles, the great millstone, which are the men that rule well and taught us His truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect as always. I want to make a quick video. Lord willing, the title will be Procreation Will Still Exist in the Kingdom. All right. The reason I want to bring this out as well is because, you know, you got doctrines out there, especially in Christianity, where they teach you that, you know, in the kingdom of heaven, it's just going to be, you know, we're going to be in a cloud for eternity, just, you know, singing worship music and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's the way that they paint it in Christianity. And even other Israelites, they teach similar doctrine, when that's not the case, man. According to the Bible, we're going to actually, the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to actually be on this earth, all right, and various other planets that the Lord is going to allow us to inhabit, all right. We'll be a nation of people that don't die. So let's get the scriptures. Revelations 5:9. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. This is talking about the elect, that they sung a new song, the elect. It says, and to open the seals thereof, talking about Yahweh Shai, because he was worthy to open the seals when you read the whole chapter. But I just want to get a quick point here to prove that the kingdom is going to be here on planet Earth. It says, For thou wast slain, and hast redeemed us to our power by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. Which is also, you know, just a quick side note, that's also the explanation to those Gentiles that can receive salvation. Those are Israelites coming out of these different nations and different that speak different tongues and things like that. All right, some that don't even have the typical look of an Israelite, right? And this is how you know it's talking about Yahweh Shai, because it says thou was slain and hast redeemed us to our power, right? Because Yahweh Shai is the one that did that. He actually gave us the ability to come back to the Heavenly Father and to be in His good graces again, right? Salakia, I had a lot of spicy food and I got the mucus, you know, coming out. Salakia. It says, and hast made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth, right? So we're going to be a nation of kings and priests, right? That reign on planet Earth, man. That's beautiful. All right, we're going to reign on this earth, okay? That means to rule. When you go into that word reign, means to rule, all right? To have dominion over something, okay? So yeah, that's the proof right there, that the kingdom is going to be on earth, all right? But like I said, the title, procreation will still exist in the kingdom, because a part of that, being on the planet Earth while we rule is procreation, okay? Let's actually get that word really quickly in the etymology. Because at first I just wanted to prove that point. All right, procreation means process of begetting offspring, generation, and production of young. Yeah, so to bring forth, to beget, all right, to generate, to produce. So we're going to be able to create. What are we going to create, man? All right, more Israelites, okay? You know, and I just, you know, wanted to mention again, you know, the reason I brought out Revelations, the 5th chapter, is because that's the proof that we're going to reign on this earth, all right? The Lord promised us these things that I'm going to read right now, okay? Procreation, you know, like I just read, you know, is to generate, to beget, to have offspring. That's going to still exist in the kingdom of heaven. You know, the act of sex is still going to exist in the kingdom. You see? It says Isaiah 60:22. And when you read Isaiah the 60th chapter, it speaks about the kingdom. All right? I suggest you read the whole chapter. It says, a little one, which is a member of the elect, right? The little ones, right? A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. Right? You know, one Israelite, because we're not going to be small. All right? But one Israelite, all right, is going to become a nation. That's how many, Salakia, excuse me. That's how much of multiplying one Israelite man is going to do in the kingdom of heaven. He's going to have a whole nation. Think about how big we are as a nation. Can you imagine having that much offspring that it looks like a whole nation of people, and that's all just, You know, can you imagine you have a planet where only your offspring lives on? You know? It says, I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time, right? And that's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. All right, when we reign on earth, like I read in Revelation 5, that this is what's going to happen in the kingdom. You see? It says, let me get Psalms 127 and 3. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. Right, but the point was what? It says that the children are an heritage of the Lord, right? And the fruit of the womb is his reward. That's going to be also a massive reward. And that's also something that you sisters, you know, that might have that, you know, you don't have the blessing of the womb in this time. Maybe you can't have offspring in this time. You might be with, you know, a man that's righteous and you can't procreate. Well, guess what? In the kingdom, all right, you'll have that man plus more than what you want. All right, and for the men that want to have kids on this side but maybe can't, all right, in the kingdom you'll have you have nations of children. Okay? It says let me get 128 now. And this is it. This is the last few scriptures I want to get. Psalms chapter 128 and 1. A song of degrees. Blessed is everyone that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. Right? It says, for thou shalt eat the labor of thine hands. Happy and that walketh in, like I said in verse 1, that walketh in his ways. Because if you walk in the ways of the Lord, that's how you're gonna win. All right. That's why it says, blessed is everyone that feareth the Lord. Verse 2, for thou shalt eat the labor of thine hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house. Thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Right. Which means in abundance, man. We're going to have children in abundance. That's going to be a blessing that we'll be able to partake in. Because on this side, it's hell to have that blessing. All right. This is the only place where it's like a curse. You know, more of a burden than a blessing here. Right? But in the kingdom, it's going to be a blessing. A real blessing. Because you'll be able to see them grow. You won't have to miss out on their lives because you got to work your 9 to 5. You don't have to worry about them being polluted mentally and physically. You know? But in the kingdom, everything's going to be beautiful, man. Here, you worry about those things. In the kingdom, we won't have to. It says, behold, that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth the Lord. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life, which is in the kingdom, right? Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel. And that's what we're hoping for, man. All right? To procreate and to see peace in our gates, finally. Well, you know, we don't even remember the last time. We were there, we lived it, but we don't remember how that was. We can only imagine. That's why the kingdom, man, is going to be beautiful. Okay? And yeah, like the whole point, I hope the point was made for whoever's watching. I hope you're edified because procreation will still exist in the kingdom. Proof right here is in the pudding, man. Especially Isaiah 60, man. Ooh, that's a heavy chapter, man, talking about the kingdom. All right? So that's all I wanted to bring out. Just a quick lesson, you know, through the Spirit, man. You know, I want to give all praises going on to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Akakodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone, which are the men that rule well and who taught us his truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect as always. All right, shalom.